Hi all, I will walk you over chapter 9 today. Chapter 9, I have listed the topics from chapter 9, and chapter 9 is on electronic commerce software. Within chapter 9, we would look at web hosting alternatives. Okay, we would be looking at basic functions of e-commerce. We would look at the advanced functions of e-commerce. Then we would be looking at e-commerce software for small and medium-sized companies. We would consider several examples to understand all of these concepts. And let me start with web hosting alternatives. Okay, one option is self-hosting, and another option is third-party web hosting service provider. Now, self-hosting is used by large companies. They run their own servers in-house. Third-party hosting services, they are generally used by medium and small companies. CSPs, known as commerce service providers, they provide internet access and web hosting services, and they help companies conduct e-commerce. Now, there can be shared hosting or there can be dedicated hosting. Shared hosting basically means client's website is on a server that hosts other websites or other companies' websites also simultaneously. Dedicated hosting, client does not share the server with other clients of the service provider. Basic functions of e-commerce. Some of the basic functions would be catalog display, shopping cart, and transaction processing. Catalog display is a listing of goods and services. Shopping cart, before shopping cart, we used to have to fill out online forms, but now shopping cart software is used to process sales, keep track of items customer selected, allows to add or remove items. Shopping cart software selling companies are Sales, Cart, WebGenie, so on and so forth. Transaction processing is also a basic function of e-commerce. Transaction processing occurs when shopper proceeds to virtual checkout counter by clicking a checkout button. The e-commerce software performs all calculations such as discount, sales tax, shipping costs, etc. So these are the three basic functions of e-commerce: the catalog display, which is a listing of goods and services, shopping cart, and transaction processing. What are some of the advanced functions of e-commerce? Advanced functions would include databases, middleware, and web services, and enterprise application integration. What is a database? Database is a pool of data, collection of information. Database software that are predominantly used: Oracle, Access, SQL Server, DB2, etc. What is a middleware? Middleware is the software that takes information about sales and inventory shipments from the e-commerce software and transmits it to accounting and inventory management software. So middleware is a software that is used to establish connections between e-commerce software and their accounting and inventory management applications. And What could be an e-commerce software? E-commerce software would perform functions like catalog display, shopping cart, transaction processing software, etc. So it establishes connection between those and the accounting and inventory management applications. Then enterprise application integration that creates links among scattered applications. Okay, so it creates links among scattered applications. Now, we would talk about an application program next. What is an application program? An application program is a program that performs a specific function, such as creating invoices, calculating payroll, processing payments, etc. Then what is an application server? Application server takes request messages received by the web server and runs application programs performing action based on request messages contents. So when a client sends a request, it goes to the web server and then the web server sends it to the application server. Application server runs the request, finds out the information, gives it back to the web server. Web server sends it back to the client. What is ERP? ERP are enterprise resource planning. They are business systems that integrate all facets of a business, such as accounting, logistics, manufacturing, marketing, planning, project management, etc. Examples would be Oracle and SAP. And you know from this class that we teach SAP here at Lamar. Okay, e-commerce software for small and medium-sized companies. They are mall style CSP. CSP is Commerce Service Provider. Mall style CSP, they provide small businesses with internet connections, website creation tools, low monthly fee, one-time setup cost, percentage of fixed amount for each transaction. So mall style is basically for small businesses and they provide the services including internet connections, website creation tools, low monthly fee, one-time setup cost, a percentage of fixed amount for each transaction. Mid-range packages. Mid-range packages are for medium to large businesses. They allow the merchant to have explicit control over merchandising choices, site layout, internal architecture, remote and local management options. Examples of mid-range e-commerce systems: Intershop, Infinity, WebSphere, Commerce Suite by IBM, Commerce Server by Microsoft. These are examples of mid-range packages. E-commerce for large businesses would be Oracle e-business suite, IBM WebSphere, Commerce Enterprise. Cost for large businesses e-commerce packages can range from 1 million to 10 million or more. That is for a large company to build a basic e-commerce site. And this is your chapter 9.